Hi there, join me for a new idea for a simple, quick, and elegant memory keeping layout featuring the new washi tape sticker set. See you in a bit. Hi there, and welcome to a new episode of Inspired by a Craft with Natalie. Today we're going to be working with the new washi paper sticker sets from Altenew and how you can use them to create a layout in a clean, elegant, and easy way. So today's inspiration for my project actually comes from this project from Martin Stone, and I love the look of it, and I thought it would translate into a memory keeping layout super easily. So I have my picture, and instead of using a circle, I am actually going to use the Nesting Ornate Die Set because I have different sizes, and I'm going to need around maybe 2 or 3 of the sizes to create my layout. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of the dies to cut off my picture. I want to give it a shape. So I'm just going to place it on my mini bloom die cutting machine. I'm going to cover my picture with a piece of cardstock just to make sure that any line that is on the plate doesn't move onto the picture. Once I have that, I need to give it a frame. So to do that, I am going to use the same die. I'm going to flip it onto white cardstock, and I'm going to use a pencil to line or to draw the outline of the shape onto the white cardstock. And then I'm going to take my scissors and fussy cut the shape out, and that's going to give me the perfect outline for my picture. Like I said, I want to frame my photo. I just want to create a little bit of separation with everything else, and I think that giving them a little bit of a white edge or a white border kind of frames it and brings it into focal point. So that's what I'm doing. Once I have that, you're going to see that I'm going to go ahead and place my picture on it. So now, going back to the inspiration card, if you're going to see, she actually, they have 2 circles, the one that has the sentiment, and there's one at the bottom that frames it. So I want to do the same thing for mine, but I want to give it a little bit of interest to the background. So I am using the Honeycomb Daisies cover die set, and I'm going to go ahead and run it, a piece of cardstock through it to create the design. Then I'm going to go ahead and glue it onto white cardstock, and I'm going to use the next size of the Ornate Nesting Die Set to cut a shape, and that's going to create that 2 level or that frame look that you see on the card. So once I have that, it's all about setting things in place. And you're going to see that the card here has like a panel, and then there's like a frame. So I'm going to do the same for my layout, but I'm going to use white cardstock because I want the picture and the flowers to pop. So I'm going to put my picture where it's going to sit and kind of line it a bit with the pencil, so in case I move it. And then I'm going to come in with the washi papers. And this one is, I'm using the 2 kinds. I'm using the washi paper sticker that I said. One is called Painted Floral Fantasy, and the other one that I am going to use is the pattern Floral Extravaganza. So all I'm doing is just placing the stickers, or in this case the die cuts made out of washi tape, around the shape of the Ornate Nesting Die. And I just want to make sure that it's going to frame my picture, because that's pretty much what is in the card. It's just they've used the washi tape to go around the circle, and I'm doing the same thing. Once I have that, I do love the idea of having the twine just like in the card. So I'm going to use something, and I use this twine that I have in my stash. It has a little bit of a shimmer. There's a little gold strip going through it, and I want to bring a little bit of that shine onto my layer. So all I'm doing is just running it. I'm going to make sure that I have 3 loops on my paper, and then I'm going to cut the excess. So I just want to create the loops on my paper. Once I have that, I'm going to go ahead and glue it onto my page, making sure that the lines of the Ornate Nesting Die, or the frame in this case is holding my picture, sits right in the center of the lines. Now here's where the difference going to start. If you look at the card, she actually, or the card has like a bow underneath the sentiment. I am going to move that a little bit, and I'm actually going to tie the picture frame in this case onto the twine that I have running through the entire page. I don't want to hide the bow. I want it to be a highlight on my layout. So I'm just created a perforation at the top of the picture frame, and I'm going to tie it to those 3 pieces of twine that are running through the page. Once I have that, kind of halfway to my point. So I went and pulled the Everyday Essentials Washi Paper Sticker Set, and there's a sentiment that says today. If I put it straight onto my picture, it's just going to disappear. So what I'm doing is I'm gluing it onto a white cardstock and then just fussy cutting around it. And that's going to be kind of my embellishment for the picture. You're going to see that I put it right on top of it. So once I have that, I have to worry about the next part of my project. And for my case is I need to add a title. So I'm going to borrow the idea of the card of having that little interest at the top right corner of the card. There's a little fold that they created and added some washi tape. I'm going to add the washi tape, but instead of creating those folds at the top, I'm actually going to add my title that. For that, I am using the Mini Delight vinyl style, to create part of the title that says "For the Record," and then I'm going to use the Flutter Bloom stamp set. This is the big 8.5 by 11 for the sentiment that says "You are my person." Because if you see the picture, is my daughter and our dog sleeping together. They're always together. They sleep together since they pretty much came home. So once I have that, I wanted to bring the idea of that little fold at the corner of the paper. But remember, I have a larger section to worry about. So I am going to actually introduce something that's going to bring a little bit of movement and tie all of this together. So I am using the Mini Delight Butterfly Dreams. I am going to stamp 3 of the butterflies, but I am not going to add color. I'm going to leave it in black and white. I want the flowers and the picture to bring the colors onto my layer. So all I did is I stamped it and I'm going to fussy cut it. And then to glue it onto my page, I'm going to make sure that I fold the wings right around the thorax. So it's not going to be folded in half. I want to create like a flat surface in the back of the butterfly so that I can attach it onto my layer. Once I have that, I'm going to go ahead again into the Flutter and Bloom stamp set, and I'm going to use the sentiments to put the word "grateful for you," because what I am working in is actually an entry from a gratitude journal. Once I have that, I'm going to follow the same idea as in the original card of adding some of the clear enamel dots. And once I have that, I added my lines of journal. I usually print them onto a clear sticker label paper and then just add it onto my layout, and that's about it. It's clean. It's simple. It comes together easily because you don't have to stamp or ink any of the flowers. They come pre-made for you in the new washi paper sticker set. So make sure you check them out. As always, you can find all the details of this in the blog. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care, guys.
Hello there! Did that video just spark your creativity? And do you want more project ideas and inspiration videos too? Well, if you do, please make sure that you subscribe to the Alternate YouTube channel. Also, make sure that you do click that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye!